Alright, hey guys, what's going on? So, the new Infinite Warfare Zombies trailer just dropped. Um, I was going to break down the one that Noah actually recorded through the VHS tape, but they actually released the trailer. So, I wanted to break it down and just go frame by frame and try to find pretty much everything that we can. So, let's get right into it. So, I noticed a few things at first that I wanted to go look at, but we'll just start from the beginning. Um, so we got the map. I think it was Mr. Dalek got the actual like layout of the map, and so we can actually look at that and then compare it with the rides. But first, there's a couple things I wanted to touch up on. It was right here at the beginning. If we look, if I can find it. So we see one of the places back there, Lunar Terrace, I believe is what the place is called, and we can see some more zombies crawling out of some spawns. Got a crazy ride-looking attraction back there, and then we can actually see pretty soon. Okay, so right here, I believe this is where you're gonna spawn. You're gonna end up whenever you spawn into the game. These doors are gonna open, and you actually go. You start off walking into the actual Spaceland attraction, um, and so right, it looks like each person has their own type of melee. So this kid here has a axe, and then later on in the video we see that one of the characters has brass knuckles. So I don't know if the weapon that this guy is using is technically a laser weapon. It kind of looks like he's using a laser weapon, but I don't know. The girl is most definitely using a laser weapon. As you can see, there's like a heat beam going into the horde of zombies, and it goes straight to the gun that she's using. I don't really know how I feel about that, honestly, but as you can see, it's a pretty massive gun that she's holding, honestly. But as we continue, it looks like everyone else is just firing normal weapons. And then up here, let's see if we can get there. Okay, so this looks like it could be a trap right here where the ride actually swings around and can hit the zombies right there. I don't know if that's going to be like in Ascension whenever the thing spun, where it cannot, I mean, it'll probably hurt you too because most traps also hurt the players. So I'm guessing once that's on, you're gonna have to be careful around that area, probably crouch or prone. And then up here, I wanted to touch on this before he actually gets into the ride. So it looks like this is the new magic box, right? So this is, I believe it said magic wheel. So this is the new light that's going to be up that shows where it is. And then let's go into, they're just riding a ride, shooting the targets that pop up. And then this zombie that he shoots just completely explodes. So I don't know if that has something to do with the weapon he's using, or if the fact that he's on a ride, but that zombie just completely got obliterated. And these are the new monkey bombs, we believe. So now the new monkey bombs are a boombox, and the zombies actually breakdance near the boombox. I think this is actually really cool. I saw some people saying that it was pretty stupid, but I think it's pretty funny. I feel like it's going to be pretty similar to Treyarch Zombies, but more on the humor side of things, unlike what Treyarch's been doing lately. But here it introduces the characters, and then we see, I believe, yeah. So this is where we see the new magic box, the quote unquote magic wheel. So if we go back, it looks like it looks like she's holding a honey badger looking weapon from Ghosts, I believe. I don't really know what that weapon is right there in the magic box. And then it goes to the weapon that I believe she was using at the beginning of the trailer with the big heat wave. And then she goes ahead and take that. At first I thought it was a death machine, but then she starts firing it, and the closer I looked at, as you can see, it just looks like a big heat beam. Then it introduces her. Her name is Sally. And then we see AJ firing a weapon that looks like the same one that she had before she grabbed that laser weapon. As we continue here, we see the clown zombies. Actually, I also noticed the clowns actually have have a different eye color, because the clowns have red, while the other zombies back here have, I believe it was yellow. If we can go back to where there's a zombie, let's see if we can see the eyes in here. Yeah, right there. So as you can see, the normal zombies have yellow, but the clowns have red. So I don't really know if that has any importance or not, but just notice that their eye colors are different. And then here is where I believe they show the new, or the melee type things that I was talking about. So yeah, so right here it shows the kid just destroying a zombie with his axe. And then it shows him just uppercutting a zombie with his brass knuckles. I mean, we were talking about Takio's katana, how they've teased it all the time, but we've never been able to actually use it. But this looks pretty cool. It looks like we're gonna have different melee weapons, or melee, for each character. Here, I don't know if this is, I mean, this would be a little OP if this was just our normal melee, but I don't know if you remember in Advanced Warfare, there was I think it was a tactical slot that you could get from the box, where whenever you used it, you put your hands out and a massive explosion went around you, and that's exactly what it looks like here. And then this looks like it could either be a fire sale type power up, or it just gives you points, just straight up points, like zombie or blood money. I call it blood money, but and then right here we just see this massive, I don't even know what to call it, just destroy a zombie. I'm really not looking forward to fighting that, as we can see later in the trailer. Then we see some zombies breakdancing over here. I believe this is so that's part of that trap with the disco, because I was thinking that it could have been the boombox again, but there was no boombox nearby. So it looks like the trap also attracts the zombies and then just kills them with the laser beams. This is another trap. It just closes off that area. I don't know how long it gets closed off. I don't know if it only kills the zombies that are actually in the mouth, or if it does some type of area type thing for a little bit outside of the actual mouth. But then it shows right here, we can get a better look at the new magic box, the magic wheel, and we can see it's still a blue light that goes up that shows where it's located on the map. And then we see a first-person view of them actually using the weapon. So this one, it looks like it's shooting a blue beam instead of a red beam. And as you can see, it freezes the zombies, kind of like the Winter's Howl. And I don't know if they shatter whenever you touch them. Also, it looks like this car is going by, this bumper car. I don't know if that is a trap or not. It looks like it, but I don't know if that's just going around normally. But right here, we can see the guy shooting the laser beam at the big, massive thing that we saw earlier in the trailer. And then we just see some missiles or barrages falling from the sky, just killing the zombies. And then we see, it looks like another trap that just sucks up a crap ton of zombies, and I'm guessing shreds them. And right here, we see a really interesting looking pistol that this girl is holding. I don't really know what to really say about it, but it looks really interesting for a pistol. And it looks like she shoots it, and then it makes the zombie fly off. But when you go further, you can see she's holding the pistol there, and she wasn't, she wasn't really looking at the zombie. I guess the further back we go, it looks like she was. So it looks like that pistol, whenever you shoot a zombie, they just rocket up into the air and explode. And then we just see the zombies in Spaceland. And then we see all the characters shooting at this big, massive thing that we saw earlier in the trailer. And then he just takes off his helmet, and it's a massive boss zombie, which I'm guessing is gonna be hard to kill. Hopefully, it's not too hard because I don't really like the whole boss zombie things. But um, yeah, and it looks like we get a Zombies in Spaceland pack. So I think we get some like camos and multiplayer. I don't really know what that pack includes, but you get that if you pre-order. But that's pretty much the end of the trailer, and then it just shows him here, which we can just assume is what I believe his name is Willard Weiler, something of that sort. And then he just dances. So it looks like he's actually he created the zombies and he put these characters in there and he's recording it all for his movie, which is it's pretty interesting. But yeah, it looks like that's the end of the trailer. But go ahead and post in the comments what you guys think about this new zombie mode. I think it's gonna be pretty cool, but I saw a lot of people saying that they think it's really stupid and they're not gonna play it. But I think it's pretty. I think it looks pretty decent. But go ahead and tell me what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.